Hey everybody, and welcome to Technically Correct. I'm your host, Nicole, back from my belle vacanza in Italia. We're Geeks Who Drink, and here's how this whole thing works. In the first round, our director AJ will give us some questions from the Geeks Who Drink archives. We panelists will have 2 minutes to debate and finally choose an answer for the group. At the end of the 2 minutes, we'll decide on our final answer, and AJ will tell us if we're right. Lather, rinse, repeat. If you're watching this live, we're watching the chat. Please chime in if you have anything witty or interesting to say about the question, but whatever you do, don't shout out the answers. We like to be wrong all by ourselves. Before we get started, let's meet our panel. From Chicago, it's youth correspondent Naaim.
Hi, Pio's mom.
Oh, we love Pio's mom. Naaim, did you know that Geeks is on TikTok now?
I did not know Geeks is on TikTok now. I got to follow Geeks on TikTok. Nobody told me.
Yeah. Just for your information and the information of our viewers. Speaking of Pio's mom, it's Pio.
Wait. Nicole went on vacation. We're allowed to go on vacation?
Yeah. Well, I'm allowed to go on vacation. I don't know about you. And alongside Pio, we've got his bestie, Eric Kohen.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
That really shouldn't have been as funny as it was.
Did you guys miss me while I was gone?
Very much.
Yes.
What'd you do? Anything fun?
Heard my mom miss you, as my mom missed you as well, Nicole, just so you know.
That's actually the only person whose opinion matters.
Tell me about it.
Well, now that we've buttered up Pio's mom, AJ, give us our first question.
Sure thing, Nicole. Our first question of the night. Because females' butts get big and red when it's time for love, Victorian zoos banned what monkeys?
Like the band, right? Like they're not allowed.
Davy Jones, not allowed.
Mickey Dolenz' ass was just too red for Victorian England.
Yeah, just they weren't allowed to bring them into those buildings where they put all of their looted artifacts and cultural treasures that they stole from the rest of the world, right?
Whoa, it got really real. Just a few minutes in, and we're talking about reparations.
It's 2022. Colonialism and imperialism's got to go. It's got to go.
About damn time.
Along with these giant butts. So it comes down to like which monkey, right? Like I feel like a number of them have large red butts. So there must be a specific one.
I feel like it's probably the one that's most famous for having a large red butt.
That would be the apple bottom monkey.
The apple bottom monkey, yeah. It's paws with the fur.
With the fur.
The whole zoo was looking at her.
That's why they banned them, because it was taking too much attention away from the other animals.
Yeah, all those stolen artifacts were like, hey, look at us. We were looted.
In fact, speaking of TikTok, there's that song has been going around TikTok, except as the Beach Boys, which is the funniest thing in the world.
It's so
Shawty had
good.
the apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. The whole damn club wasn't looking at her. It's the best. It's very good.
Why hasn't this made it to my FYP? What have I been doing?
I don't know. You are following the wrong TikToks apparently, because it is hilarious.
Because you are not deep into mental health TikTok.
Maybe that's it.
That's true.
And hey, Geeks Who Drink is on TikTok.
Geeks Who Drink is on TikTok.
My FYP is all, this was #1 in the year 1999. Don't you feel old? I have a lot of that.
I have a little bit of that too.
Bonobos? Is it that one, guys?
Or is it baboons?
Was it baboons? I would have said baboons.
See, we shouldn't have messed around. I knew there was going to be which monkey. I think it would be the more famous one is baboons, but I'm not sure.
I'm not strong on my monkeys, so I trust you guys.
I just wanted an excuse to say macaque.
Okay, I don't trust you.
Yeah.
I trust Naaim and Pio.
They have red butts.
Eric will use any reason to bring up macaque.
The Apple brothers say baboon. So
all right, AJ. Is it baboon?
It is baboons.
I honestly, anytime I think of baboons, do you remember the Cartoon Network, the cartoon I Am Weasel and his friend IR Baboon?
Vaguely.
All right.
No, I was probably working a full-time job when that was on.
Okay, yeah, well, fine. All right. Granddad.
Yeah, probably having my first crisis.
I was probably out making friends.
That doesn't feel true.
Probably not true. I thought it was the cool one. I don't know. AJ, get us out of this hole before I get less cool.
All right, your next question. Resembling a giant amoeba, perfection salad is celery, cabbage, and fruits trapped in what dessert?
Oh, no.
That does sound perfect, doesn't it?
It sounds like a great salad.
Yeah, celery and desserts together.
This has got to be from the 1950s.
This is another.
It has to be.
Yeah, this is another. Like, is the through line on tonight's quiz like British shit? Because like this sounds like British cooking to me of some sort.
I feel like this sounds thoroughly American to me.
This is like after we had the war and we were like, oh my God, packaged food.
Or maybe during the war when you really couldn't let's use what we've got. What do we got? We got cabbage.
We got all of these horse hooves. What are we gonna do with them?
Sounds like we might be leaning towards JELLO. It's alive.
But
I'm gonna go with aspic.
It's the same thing, right? But
well,
similar.
This is a savory dish, John.
But it says what dessert though?
Because a lot of these cookings were made. A lot of the recipes that use Jell-O from this dark period in our history, although they've all been dark, are lemon and lime, right? So like they're not necessarily savory. They're messed up and disgusting, but
I don't think we have to give the flavor. So
I'm surprised there's not ham in this dessert.
Yeah, no. That's me, Nicole. I'm all about bringing the flavor.
The flavor, no R.
Cohen, we got to keep it kosher / halal. Like you can get kosher Jell-O.
This is true. There's nothing that says let's make this dessert better, like fish gelatin.
At least it's been blessed, right?
I'm just saying we some of us definitely had youths of eating kosher Jell-O.
Not me.
Yeah.
Sometimes
regular
I just
Jell-O
look the other way and just make the lime kind anyway because it's delicious.
The only time that I will consume Jell-O is if it's shots. I think that's true. I haven't had Jell-O that wasn't a shot.
I'm just picturing you at a hospital yelling at your nurse. If there's not vodka in this, I'm not having it.
That's my future.
Please, you've had a very serious surgery. You can't.
You're here for alcohol poisoning. I cannot put vodka in your Jell-O.
Well, then I'm not eating the Jell-O. Vodka or bust. AJ, is it Jell-O?
We also would have accepted gelatin.
What about whatever Cohen said?
Aspic is the same thing. Yeah. Yeah,
I've never heard of that.
Like a bit of free advertising. There's a YouTuber named B. Dylan Hollis who makes like, I don't know if you've seen, who does like speed run recipes of stuff like this.
I didn't know he was on YouTube. I follow him on TikTok.
Where you can also find Geeks Who Drink.
Where you can also find Geeks Who Drink. Check out TikTok.
Are we on TikTok right now? I don't even know.
At Geeks Who Drink Trivia on TikTok.
I bet you we will be later.
When will then be now?
Soon. I do own that on Blu-ray. Should I go get it? Should I?
We believe you.
Criterion Collection version, right?
Yeah.
AJ, can you ask us a question about a DVD that Naaim has behind him so that he can feel good?
Absolutely. According to expert Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Zurich is the best place to buy what hair accessories?
Now, how funny would it be if I had on the basis of sex right here?
That wouldn't answer the question.
No. but it would be, thematically appropriate. Anyway.
Zurich? Really? Zurich?
I mean,
quite a distance.
I've been to Zurich, and the only thing I can tell you is that it's very expensive. You got to have that
so
Supreme
as the
Court
one
money.
with the most male pattern baldness in this panel, I'm going to just step back from this question. This is my hair accessory.
Yeah, one of us on the panel wears hats because he likes them, and the other one wears hats because he needs them.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Really? That's the
you're
line?
like really mean today.
Am I mean today? I'm sorry.
Naim's
He's
been
on
mean
one.
to
Everybody
everyone
has
except
enjoyed
me.
Naim's last appearance on Technically Correct.
Are you kidding? He rates so highly with my mother. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's like 80% of our audience is Pio's mom.
Be careful, we might vote you off the island.
So did Ruth Bader Ginsburg, like, was she known for wearing some sort of hair accessory? To me, it was always like a bun, like
It was in a bun,
pulled
right?
back.
Is it like
The
a-
ponytail type thing.
It can't be like a hair tie. Zurich can't make the best hair
The
ties.
best hair ties.
Scrunchies.
Doesn't make
The
sense.
best scrunchies come from Zurich.
Best scrunch. What did they use all of that Nazi gold to research scrunchy technology?
It could be like barrettes.
Maybe.
That's a thing that could be made of gold or metals.
I was more concerned with Ruth Bader Ginsburg's rulings, not her hair accessory.
Yeah. We weren't gonna
What's
judge
going
her.
on here,
Yeah,
AJ?
she ruled that Zurich is the best place to buy.
Does anybody actually know?
I'm lost on this one.
Yeah.
Eric Kohen, what do you think we should go with?
Hair clips, diamond encrusted hair clips.
Like
This is-
barrettes,
I'm gonna go
is
with let's call that barrettes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna call it barrettes. Yeah, sure.
AJ, what do you think?
Barrettes was incorrect. My favorite part of the show is watching you guys walk right past an answer. It was scrunchies.
It was scrunchies? The best scrunchies are in Zurich?
Swiss scrunchies? What is this?
She was paying like $30 a scrunchie.
Swiss
flying to
scrunchies?
Zurich to get them.
No.
You know why they were great? Because when she goes skiing? Well, I don't see Ruth Bader Ginsburg skiing in Zurich.
Oh, she had a very good fitness plan, apparently. Her
That's
trainer
right.
has a
Yeah.
best-selling book.
Yeah. Too bad it didn't work just a little bit longer.
Look, he worked miracles.
Yeah.
All right, well, that wasn't great. Let's move on.
All right, well, this is definitely a question in Eric Cohen's wheelhouse. Cash
I don't say that. No, I'm not gonna get it.
Cash or not cutting your hair is one of the 5K practices of what religion?
I love the way Eric's face just
I think Eric would look really weird with a giant head of hair, honestly. Maybe I've just known him for so long. I think he pulls it off.
I think Eric would look great either way. I'm trying to walk back the meanness from the first two questions. I'm just like,
It doesn't sound sincere.
I think Eric is beautiful on the inside and the outside.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't know what this religion is, but if you have to do a 5K to be part of it, I don't like that.
No,
it's probably
not special K.
No, that was last week.
Wait, it's ketamine?
I wasn't
Wait,
even here.
you have to do 5 ketamines to be a part
5
of this?
ketamines.
Well then, I changed my
Special K to me is just the name of the girl in Breakin', the best breakdancing movie ever.
Breaking.
not the sequel though.
Not breaking two back
Electric
on the.
Boogaloo has its merits.
Please don't say that word on our
What
stream.
about
It's
Beat
gonna-
Street?
We're gonna get
No, Beach Street's too
Far
serious. It's too dramatic.
I have a thought about
Okay.
people who don't cut their hair.
Yeah. Zoroastrians.
Is it? I don't know about them. No, that's not true. I know 2 Zoroastrians, and they cut their hair.
Oh,
Yeah, you know how many Zoroastrians there are in the world? Not that many, and I
not
know
that many.
2.
And you know 2 of them. You're
They're
cool.
married to each other.
You have friends. Good job,
See,
Nicole.
I made friends while you were watching Cartoon Network.
How many Zoroastrians are you friends with, huh? I bet it's
None.
0. They're
It's
really
0.
rare.
Is it Rastafari?
Or would it be
Sikh.
Sikh?
Oh,
Sikhism makes sense, although it wouldn't be K. Would it?
why
I don't
not?
know. Could be Rasta. I'm not sure. We really should. Maybe we should be more serious.
More serious in discussing
We've been like
before,
getting
yeah.
to the end and not agreeing.
Oof.
I mean, my first thought was also Sikhism, but
Why would it be K?
then Nicole said Rasta, and I was like, oh no, hold on.
Why wouldn't it be K though? Because of the letter?
Because
Usage?
Well, in translation,
in translation, that's true.
You're the linguist, Nicole. So
oh, you expect me to know about the languages of India? There's a bazillion.
There sure are.
The technical term. All right. Once again, I'm going to throw it to the suspiciously quiet Eric Kohen for our final answer.
I think it's Sikhism.
All right, let's go with it.
It is Sikhism.
Yay!
saving the day.
I just had to make it weird. You're welcome.
You're just trying to brush off responsibility for getting it wrong.
Yeah, right.
Look, I'm a little rusty. I was on vacay. I ate a bunch of pasta. It's not my best work. I'm sorry. Got to go back to no carbs before I can be sharp again. AJ, if I'm not wrong, this is our last technically correct question, correct?
This is our last question of the technically correct round, and I promise you this time, Nicole, it is one that is absolutely in your wheelhouse.
Thank you.
Engineer Denzel and conductor Chris Pine worked to prove the title wrong in what 2010 thriller?
Okay, see, this is about a movie, so it is not in my wheelhouse, but it is about Denzel Washington, which is kind of my wheelhouse.
You'd think you would have learned by now.
He's like, there's a black person. And that does make me like 50% more likely to know the answer in any category.
I mean, listen, Denzel's great. Who doesn't love Denzel? Nobody doesn't love Denzel.
Denzel
He's
is a
the best.
national treasure.
Yeah.
I would not speak against him.
Chris Pine, also good.
I don't remember which one he is.
He's the one who was in Star Trek.
And Wonder
That doesn't
Woman.
help.
And
He was in
that's
Wonder
really
Woman.
about it.
He was in Into the Woods.
He was in Wrinkle in Time. How
Oh,
about
in
that?
this movie.
He was in
this
Wrinkle in
movie.
Time.
He was in this
He's
movie.
He's also in this movie, yeah. With Denzel.
He was in a movie with Denzel?
Okay. Does everybody know this but me? Don't say what it is. Just say if you know it.
I'm pretty sure I know it. I'm not
I know
positive.
it, I think. I'm
Do
fairly
you have
sure
the
I know it.
DVD?
I don't have the DVD.
So is this the remake of
Taking a Pelham 1, 2,
1,
3.
2, 3?
No.
I had to say
Then
it
I
before
don't know
you
what
said
it is.
That's what I thought it was.
No, unless I'm thinking of a Liam Neeson movie, but I don't think I'm thinking of a Liam Neeson movie.
What's that Liam Neeson movie?
Because they wouldn't be well, hold on. Yeah. What's that?
So Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3, 1970s movie, Walter Matthau was in it. And they remade it at some point.
I know they remade it.
This is about when they remade it. And also, what the fuck else could it be if there's an engineer and a conductor?
I think it's nonstop.
It's got to be about a train then, probably, right?
Oh, Speed.
Speed was never about a train, was
No,
it?
Speed 1 was about a bus and Speed 2 is about a boat.
Are you thinking
There
about
was a
Under
train.
Siege? Under Siege was a train, wasn't it?
I'm worried. I'm now worried that Nonstop was a Liam Neeson movie. So I'm walking back and
That's Taken.
You're thinking of the Phantom Menace.
the Taken of
Gray.
Pelham 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
All right. Continuing what I've been doing, the quietest person will have to take the hit. Pio, what's our final answer?
Naaim, what'd you say? Nonstop?
I think that's a Liam Neeson movie. I think it's a Liam Neeson movie. Don't.
What am I just gonna? I don't know any other movie. I can't.
Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3. Say Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3. I don't think that's right either, though.
Which I thought it was.
Okay, that's our answer. You heard Nicole say it. Nicole said the answer. Nicole said it. AJ.
All right, taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. Denzel Washington actually was in the remake of that, but Chris Pine wasn't. But they were both in Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. See, I knew it had stop in it.
Unstoppable.
Non-stoppable.
I'm mad that I was wrong because Naaim was also wrong.
I was also wrong, but I was closer.
I thought Unstoppable was Bruce Willis was the superhero.
That's Unbreakable.
Oh.
Wait, then who was opposite Denzel in Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3?
Travolta.
No shit, really?
Yup.
Well, no wonder nobody watched
Cohen just
that.
added a movie to his list to watch.
The original is great. The original is fantastic.
Well,
Yeah, no, the
we're gonna
Pelham
go
1,
look up.
2, 3 remake had Denzel Washington, Travolta, John Turturro, Luis Guzman, and James Gandolfini in it.
Oh, there's a lot of good people. All right, well, we're going to look up more facts about the remake of The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3 while you enjoy a few messages for our first ad break. See you back here in a few. Welcome back to Technically Correct, and specifically to our second round, Technically Incorrect. First, though, remember you can check out Geeks Who Drink pub quizzes in bars across America just about every night, and get a quick hit of trivia on YouTube every weekday around lunchtime. Make sure you subscribe to this channel before you go so you don't miss anything. We also have a whole quiz on Twitch every Monday night, and you can even book us, that's right, us, me too, to do a private quiz virtually or in person. For details on that stuff, bookmark geekswhodrink.com. Follow us on the socials. And now it's technically incorrect. In this round, the panel will still have 2 minutes to answer each question, but no more teamwork. Everyone's in it for themselves. That means we'll be actively trying to psych each other out, and you should be too. Throw your most plausible wrong answers into the chat, and we'll put them in the mix. At the end of the timer, we'll write down our answers and show them to see who's right, by which I mean we panelists will. You can be wrong in the privacy of your home. AJ, start us off.
Your first question for the technically incorrect round. Senator Ted Stevens became a meme in 2006 by describing the internet with what 4-word phrase?
Oh,
Wow.
Senator Ted Stevens from the great state of what? Alaska. Who didn't Palin know him, and that was like one of the reasons why she. Do you remember? Let's just start over. Do you remember Palin? Remember when that was ridiculous?
Sure do.
I do.
Oh,
Who knew we'd dream of a simpler time when all we had to worry about was her?
I think it's amazing that in all of the nonsense that's happened, and that is a bad term to use, nonsense, for the things that have happened, she hasn't managed to come back. It's been great in that regard.
Has many
She tried,
children that
but
keep her
failed.
busy, I'm sure.
She had like a mini soft comeback in 2016.
It didn't take though.
Didn't
right?
take. I'm surprised she doesn't have a show like.
Oh, just wait for it.
I thought her daughter did. Didn't her daughter have one?
I think there was like was there like a reality show with her daughter?
Yeah, I think so. I think there was something about that. It was, and it might have been baby related. But,
Like how many babies you could throw into Russia from her house?
yeah, via catapult.
Okay, let's be serious, guys. What's the internet of a four-word phrase?
Quite a big truck.
Information superhighway.
A world.
That's highway, 2 words.
World Wide Web.
Information super highway.
Yeah.
Super highway is 2 words. Clearly.
Nothing but mostly porn.
Yeah.
4 words.
Grab your dick and double click for porn. That's too many.
Sorry, Pio's mom. Naaim took it too far.
The internet is turtles all the way, right? Isn't that it? Down. No, that's 5.
Turtles all the way. No.
Down.
All the way
Turtles
That's
down.
fine.
All right, give us your
And
real
abundance
answers.
of Catherines. Hey. Sorry.
Answers.
Oh, points all around with a series of tubes. Starting off the technically incorrect round strong.
Not a big truck.
Why do we all remember that?
I remember hearing
ridiculous.
I remember hearing a techno remix of it. That's just you know, it's what it is.
That's why.
Do you want me to continue? I don't know if there's any more to say.
No,
What did it sound like?
The internet is not a big truck. The internet is not, you know how techno songs go.
Yeah.
All right, please send us the link later.
You need me to turn the light switch up on and off for you?
The system is down. Yeah.
AJ, what's our next question?
Your next question. Round Rock, Texas is home to the Express, a baseball team owned by and named after what guy?
I knew they were called the Round Rock Express.
It's named after Jeffrey Express, who invented the espresso. I insulted my Italian
espresso.
Yeah, I insulted my Italian heritage for saying that. I
gotta go back. I can't stay in this country if you're gonna say espresso.
I'm sorry. What is this? Is this a minor league baseball question?
Yes, it
Yes.
has to be.
It is indeed a minor league baseball question. The Round Rock Express are a AAA baseball team. I think they're an affiliate of the Astros, but they might be an affiliate of the Rangers. They've been both.
Naaim, how many minor league baseball teams do you know?
Do I know? I don't know. Probably 60.
60?
So I don't know.
How many
like
are there?
Like 120, 150, something like that.
Damn.
There's 4 or 5 per team, and I could probably give you most of the AAAs and some number of the AAs and A-ball teams.
I only know of the one that's out here in Albuquerque because we don't have a major sports team, and it's the biggest one we have.
Yeah, the Isotopes.
That's right.
That's the team from
The
Simpsons.
Isotopes?
Sure is.
Yeah.
I think they're named after the team from The Simpsons.
Yes, they have.
They are, and it was by unanimous decision of the citizens of Albuquerque.
Unanimous.
It actually went up for a vote.
Yeah.
100% of citizens.
Albuquerque's weird, and so is minor league baseball. So this doesn't surprise me.
I mean, it's weird that they went with that because, like, nothing having to do with isotopes or radiation has ever happened in Mexico, right? There was
that one thing that happened that one time.
The Las Vegas minor league team is called the 51s.
Like
51 pickup.
That's what I thought. I was like, that's not right. And then I was like, 51st state. It's like, no, that's not right either.
Area 51. Their mascot's an alien.
Look, I don't know, y'all.
I actually knew this one because of the hint in it.
Answers.
Bezos Johnny Express, man. That's a point each for Naaim, obviously, and Pio, impressively, with Nolan Ryan.
Ryan Express.
The Ryan Express. I don't know why I know
That's
that.
not even a hint.
I don't know why you know that either.
I don't know.
Are you a pod person?
Like, all of my knowledge of sports are like probably something that was in some sort of Sega Genesis sports game. So once we're past we're done.
Reason.
Teams that have been created like post NHL 97, 98 on Genesis.
Yes. Alex Bernhard of the chat does correct me. The 51s did change their name to the Aviators.
Boo.
It's worse. That's worse, right? They should have stayed the 51s.
Or it should have been something gambling
what's the minor
related,
league
right?
baseball team in Columbus, Naaim?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's just interesting that this is what you know. I mean, I know the rules to many esoteric board games I'll probably never play again, and you know minor league baseball.
They're the Clippers, which is not exciting.
The Columbus Clippers. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
The only thing I know about that, I know 2 things about them. One, the job I had after college was trying to unionize their workers.
Oh.
So I went to the stadium. And 2, just around that time, they stopped doing Dime a Dog night. One dime.
Dime a dog. Wow.
Dime a dog.
I went to a
What kind of dog was it?
Don't
Like
ask.
Like a small breed, or
I went to a Kane County Cougars game a few years ago in 2019, and it was $1 beers and dogs, I think.
That's
King
still a
County?
good deal.
Kane County.
Kane.
Kane County.
Like my King County, like Seattle King County.
No, your
way
King
they
County
sold
has
you
a major league team.
Yes.
Well, I mean, arguably.
Seahawks, right?
The Supersonics, I think it's called.
AJ, can you ask us about not sports?
Absolutely. Unique opinions get you kicked out of the bee's nest in a board game with what group thinky name?
Oh.
Just after Pio said it too. It's like group thinky name.
Can we get a question that I actually know tonight? Just like one.
So, Nicole, we're gonna wait till the end of the quiz, but like really, until the end of the show, all of these episodes have just been like an intervention on like things and culture that you should expose yourself to.
Minor league baseball.
Yeah, you want to be a well-rounded individual, right?
You're asking a lot. I also live in a team with an MLB, a city with an MLB team. Why would I watch minor league baseball?
Well, you do now.
Yeah, the last time I didn't is when I lived in Columbus, and that was 2011.
It's not that long ago.
Oh, you're a youngin'. That's a long time for you.
2011. I was a freshman in college.
Oh, I was a grad student. I was like your TA.
It's not that much older.
It's true. Y'all know this game?
I don't know this game.
I took a wild guess.
Yes, I also took a guess.
It must not be that popular. It sounds like isn't this the plot of Match Game? Rest in peace, Betty White.
I don't think, but
y'all
like,
know Match Game?
yeah, but I think like you want the popular opinion, right? It's like the opposite of it.
Right.
Yeah.
So in this game, you get kicked out if you have a unique opinion, which is also the case in Match Game. Well, in Match Game, you have to match, I guess.
Sure.
But you don't want to pick something off the wall because you'll never match.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that tracks.
Yeah. If only that was the question, Nicole.
I mean, listen, it could be Match Game. We don't know that it's not Match Game.
Yeah, it could be.
All right. Answers.
Oh, I feel good about my
I
guess.
guess we can give Nicole a pity point for that. It
Thank
was Hive
you.
Mind.
No, Hive is a different game. That's a tile laying game with bugs.
Shut your face.
That's how I got to it. I was like, the only game I could think of with a B is Hive. Groupthink. Hive Mind.
I just guessed. I was like, yeah, it sounds like bees, hive, groupthink, mind, hive mind. So
There you
guessable.
go. There was a question on Jeopardy yesterday that revealed to me that Beyonce makes her own honey, and that was a delightful thing to learn.
She's just not human.
Well, I mean, I'm sure she doesn't like go out and keep the bees herself.
She actually keeps the bees herself.
I don't know.
I
maybe
thought you
she
meant
does.
like-
And she wears the hell out of that beekeeper's outfit too.
I thought you meant her body physically uses honey. I was like, she's just evolving again and again to be a better human than all of us.
I'm looking for the Ivy Park beehive beekeeper collection coming this fall.
It's like Beyonce is evolving to be like this wonderful, strong human. She's creating honey, and I feel like Gwyneth Paltrow is somehow de-evolving into her nemesis. That there's going to be some sort of superhero supervillain fight at some point in the near future.
I would love the kaiju fight between Beyonce and Paltrow.
Yeah, that'd be.
So our producer has told us that it's a quote from Beyonce. I have around 80,000 bees and we make hundreds of jars of honey a year. And Beyonce claims that it helps her daughters because they have allergies and honey has healing properties.
What's funny about it is when I read this quote that was put in the chat. At first, I thought it said how her hubby helps, and I couldn't imagine Jay-Z keeping bees like Beyonce. I can imagine Jay-Z. That's a bit of a stretch.
No, I bet you he does.
He puts the
Eric
labels
Kohen
on the
says
jar.
local honey should help with seasonal allergies. I'd like to see the peer-reviewed data. That's all I'm saying.
Go to a farmer's market and do your own research.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my own research.
Yeah.
I know it's a
Homeopathy.
thing. All right, I believe you. All the farmers, our producer says all farmers markets tell you this, which means it must be true.
They're peers and they reviewed.
Would a farmer's market lie to me?
Absolutely not.
Never.
AJ, what is our next question?
Your next question. According to the song, the A Train takes you to what Harlem district that produced the first hit rap group?
This is a mass transit question now. And the New York City subway, has that gotten back to normal yet, or is it still just a mess?
I mean, it's been declining for 20 years.
Oh.
You guys know where I lived in New York City for 5 years?
I've known where you've always lived, Nicole. No, I don't know where you lived in New York.
Harlem.
So you know this answer then.
No.
Okay. All right. So
because I'm perplexed by district.
This goes down to like, this is things that intervention of like, here are things Nicole should know.
I feel like district, you might be
I would
over hyper focusing on the word district.
Yeah.
I think they might just mean area.
Yeah.
That's what district means though.
Well, sure.
What do you mean, like East Harlem?
Maybe. Like,
Well, I think like how like Forest Hills is in Queens.
No, but Forest Hills like is a neighborhood in Queens. Like Harlem is a neighborhood in Manhattan.
Well, is there like neighborhoods inside the neighborhoods?
Sub neighborhood.
No.
It's neighborhoods all the way down.
It's neighborhoods all the way down.
All those neighborhoods are also turtles. It's weird.
It's weird. That's reality for you. I learned it at a farmer's market.
I feel like I haven't been, like, this is the gym and I haven't been in like a year. I feel very out of shape.
Yeah, the districts, like all of the places in New York where there's walls and gates and armed guards, all the different districts
In Harlem?
in all of them in New York. In fact, it's one of those. They're numbered.
Put me out of my misery. What's the
They
answer?
have a famous gang, don't they?
Wow, for the first time, nobody got... Yeah, it's Sugar Hill.
I no clue whatsoever that this is supposed to be a district, but I do know a hip hop, a hip to the hip hop, and you don't stop. Yeah, I know that. So
I first heard that song in Kangaroo Jack.
I was afraid you were going to say The Wedding Singer.
No.
Is Kangaroo Jack better?
I feel like it's worse. I feel like it's definitely worse. I would have rather first heard it in The Wedding Singer.
Have you seen Brian Williams do that song? It's pretty good.
No,
it's a total it's a cut up of various.
Oh, okay.
Various things.
Then maybe I actually have.
It's pretty good though. I recommend it.
I thought you meant that like on 30 Rock or something. You just did.
Maybe.
I've seen those Brian.
Or he lied about it.
Ooh, that's an old joke. It's an old current events joke.
An old current events.
It's an evergreen joke, though. Evergreen.
AJ, if I'm counting right, we got one more question.
This is our last question.
One more chance for redemption.
Oh god, pressure's on.
Hulk represent duality of man. The Green Guy's transformations were inspired by what classic novel?
I thought this was going to be about film crit Hulk, but well.
Are you telling me that The Incredible Hulk isn't a classic novel? What?
I feel like at this point, kind of is.
Yeah, it was written by Emily Dickinson, I thought.
I don't know. It's like 60. What point do you call something a classic? It's like 60 years old,
when you're
right?
Forced to read it during summer.
Catcher in the Rye. We're forced to read Catcher in the Rye. That was what? When was Catcher in the Rye? 50s?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, why not?
Hulk's right around then.
Yeah. I mean,
1951 to their producer. Yeah, for his Catcher in the Rye. So like that's right in the wheelhouse of Hulk. I think was probably 1962, 61.
I mean, if you use some of these other examples, like Superman, go back even farther, and it's like, yeah, is Action Comics #1 a classic?
Oh yeah,
classic
absolutely.
Piece of literature. Of course it is.
Absolutely, it is.
There's a meme of Hulk like saying things that are true, like scientifically, and it's called the Credible Hulk.
Sure.
Nice.
Well, there's a period of time in the comics where the Hulk was the Hulk, but had the full mind of Bruce Banner, kind of like they did in Endgame. So,
Which you've seen, Nicole, right? So
I fell asleep. I did purchase a ticket.
Endgame?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, but if you watch the first half hour, you see Hulk be
smart Hulk.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo.
I do love Mark Ruffalo.
As Hulk or just Mark Ruffalo?
No, like in general.
It's my favorite sentence, right? Ruffalo, 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 Ruffalo.
Linguistics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah, I don't know, guys. When too many things blow up, I lose attention. Basically.
What? Oh,
that's what. That's why
like in general.
No,
what blew up? Oh, you mean
I fall asleep in movies all the time, especially when too many things are blowing up.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. All right. Answers.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I think I'm only going to give a point to Eric for having the. Oh no, that's actually correct. The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Now it's points all around. Correct.
I was gonna say, if you gave me points for Hive, don't take off for him for that.
But Nicole, we have to keep you in the game.
Oh, pity points.
Oh, rude.
Yeah.
Just beat up on Nicole Day. See how it is.
So
We're
let's
coming
review.
back.
What are the things that Nicole has to learn after this? No, that's horrible.
That movie that Naaim didn't know about.
Yeah, I think we all have to go watch that one as homework. Unstoppable. With
Also
Chris
taking
Pine.
a Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, sure.
Also
Which will
nonstop,
not
starring
take you-
starring Liam Neeson.
Pelham 123 does not go to Harlem.
Nope, I don't.
Hey Nicole,
it does-
there's a request in the chat to see Rocky.
Oh, okay, I'll grab him. He stepped out for a minute, but I'm sure he'll be back.
He's going to go
All
rent
right.
that movie for you.
He went to start taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3. We're gonna watch it after.
Dogs love it.
That's all the questions we have for this week. And we do have one thing for you to vote on after all. The winner of our show, AJ's going to pop up a poll and you can choose the panelist who you thought did the best job tonight. It wasn't me. Before then, there is at least one quantifiable measurement available to us. AJ, who had the highest score during the technically incorrect round?
Tonight in the technically incorrect round with 5 points, I think for the first time ever, was Naaim, but tied with Pio. Both of you had 5 points tonight.
All right, so the tiebreaker is to see who can eat the most of an apple.
All right. We're going to tie because we do it right. It's
Well, I eat the seeds though, and I don't think you do,
Well,
so I think I'm
you'd
going
have
to win.
to get 2 apples of identical size.
yeah, it'll be a challenge.
Yeah.
I don't
It comes
know.
down. Name the tiebreaker will be my mom.
Oh, that's my votes.
Well, you are able to vote there in the chat. Let's see what we got. You can choose a winner however you like. And we're going to find out who it is after one little break. And let me see if I can wrangle my dog in the meantime for you chat fans. See you back here in a few. All right, there it is. Okay, audience. Remember, the fun doesn't stop when we reveal our winner. You can see everything else we're up to at geekswhodrink.com and by following us on TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, the Gram, and YouTube. Also, check out our daily YouTube midday things, especially this Friday's Recently in Stuff, where apparently you'll hear us make fun of the Pope, I hear. But now, without further ado, AJ, who is our winner?
Just waiting for YouTube to actually tell me.
Oh, in the
Poll
meantime,
always
this is my
takes a
dog.
moment to pop up.
This
the
is
result.
this is Dwayne the Rock Dogson by popular demand.
Nice.
All right, we have a winner, and our winner tonight with 40% of the vote, and the pity vote is Nicole.
Yay! I should have brought out the dog sooner.
That dog is going to be in every episode now, isn't it?
Yeah, he's our new co-host. Well, thanks, guys. This is my worst performance yet, but I appreciate that you appreciate me. All right. Well, that's what we got for this evening. Thanks for watching as always. And make sure you come back next week to find out if me and my adorable dog, despite getting very few answers right, are technically correct.
Technically Correct was filmed in front of a live internet audience.